Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Early season, mid-season, late season, it really doesn't matter. The SEC doesn't wait to turn up the intensity. An early season matchup in the Southeastern Conference. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
Jordan-Hare Stadium, located on the campus of Auburn University. On game days, it's the 5th largest city in Alabama. It's time for the coin toss now, presented by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. The pregame festivities are over, and we're just about set to get this game underway. He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. Now he tries to buy some time. He decides to run with it. Tackle right around the 34. About 9 yards there on the quarterback scramble.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Down. Motion. 7. Motion.
Throws it, and it's tipped away.
I think the quarterback that time didn't even see the linebacker. I think he was so focused downfield trying to read the safeties in the secondary that by the time he came to his receiver that was being guarded by the linebacker, I don't think he saw him. The linebacker made a good play to be able to knock that ball away.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. They'll bring him down at the 44.
Getting him the ball in the passing game creates real havoc for the defense. There aren't many linebackers who can stay with him in coverage, that's for sure.
From their own 44-yard line. First down. Handoff inside. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
That is a loss of 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Brought down at the 38.
That is a loss of 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Well, they've converted 1 third down play on this drive, but now they're faced with a 3rd and long.
Mike 6. Mike 6.
Quick throw. And he's level at the 48.
I know the defense would have liked to have prevented such a big gain, but the important thing is that they held and brought up 4th down.
4 down. Hey, check Mike 6. Mike 6. Down.
He gets out to about the 45-yard line. 3 yards there for the halfback, and that'll move the chains.
Again, they go with the halfback here, and again, he picks up some positive yardage and a first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 45. And he's tackled around the 45-yard line.
No gain on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Hey, check Mike 6. Mike 6. Down.
He's scrambling. And he can't get away from the pressure.
That's a loss of 6 yards. That makes it 3rd and 15.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 35.
4 down, 4 down. Mike 6. Mike 6. Get up, down. Kill, kill. Raider, Raider.
Quick strike, and he drops it. They couldn't pick up the first down, so they'll have to punt this one away.
On third down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
Chapman is the punter. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. LSU's offense really centered around this quarterback, and as he goes, the team seems to go, Kirk.
Brad, over the weeks, I've been watching him on film, and one thing I've seen is his ability to make good decisions. I mean, time after time, he just avoids the mistakes. And when you can do that as a quarterback and as a leader of an offense, you're going to move the football down the field.
Good open field tackle.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 22. Throws complete. He's got space to work. He's taken down at the 33.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
Double tight, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Here we go. Watch 7. Watch 7.
He makes it to the 35-yard line. Cobb comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From their own 35-yard line, it's 2nd down. Gains his way to the 46-yard line.
Very well-designed play that time to give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good gain.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Got some open field. Good outside run there.
Brings him down. That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Mike 40.
5 wide.
He's coming,
Nice run, and he's brought down.
Call it a gain of 6 yards. First down.
From the 33-yard line. First down. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. Quick out to his receiver. He's tackled at the 30.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, I got number 80. I got number 80.
Tackle made at the 31-yard line.
That's a loss of 1 yard on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 23. Quick throw out to the receiver, and he's taken down at the 28.
Makes the tackle at the 28-yard line. That'll make it 4th and 6.
4 down, 4 down.
Got it to his man on the screen. And down he goes at about the 11.
Kaufman with the tackle at the 11-yard line. That makes it first and 10.
From the 11-yard line, it's first down. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That'll bring up second and 3.
This is the 12th play of this drive. Touchdown, Tigers! And he hits the PAT. So a 12-play, 82-yard drive, and they add 7 points to the scoreboard. LSU is lining up to kick this one off. Hunter fields it at the 2, and he's taken down at the 20. The Tigers are right where they want to be early in this one, partner.
Well, this is what their coach talked about, getting off to a great start. The defense did their job, and it's nice to see the offense move the ball down the field and also get some points on the board.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Caught out in the open. And they make the stop around the 27-yard line.
Banks on the tackle at the 27-yard line.
So at the end of one, LSU leads it 7-0. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2.
Check, tight right, tight right, tight right. Solo out there, check the outside there. Yeah, ways down. Watch 20.
He gets out to about the 44-yard line.
He gets another set of downs and, more importantly, opens up a whole host of play calling possibilities for the coaching staff.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Looking to scramble down. He can't get away from the pressure.
Coaches don't like it when their quarterback gets hit like that. Don't be surprised to see the old coach get on his lineman to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
From their own 43-yard line. Second down. Got his man. Can't tack on any yardage.
That'll make it
35. Steps up in the pocket. Airing it out long. Can't haul it in. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
Chapman to punt. And he's tackled at the 19-yard line. With one quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Fires out to his receiver. Tackle at the 29.
10 yards. That'll make it second and inches.
So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. LSU Up 7 points. He makes it to the 32-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards. First down.
Roger. Mike's 40. So we got man. Get up.
He's to the 40. Makes it out to about the 46.
That's good for a gain of 14 yards. That makes it first and 10.
From their own 46-yard line. First down.
3 down.
They come out in an empty backfield. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up second and 9.
Mike 40. Check. He's coming. Roger. Hey,
He's at the 40. Makes it out to about the 39.
Gain of 14 on the play. First down.
From the 39-yard line. First down. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. He steps out at the 34-yard line.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings up second and 5.
Focus, defense, focus. Mike 40.
Excellent open field tackle.
Call it a gain of 9 yards. First down.
From the 25-yard line. It's first down. LSU is up a score. And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
That makes it second and 10.
This is the 9th play of this drive. Gets out to around the 15.
Call it a gain of 10 yards. That makes it first and 10.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 15. He scrambled, and they got him.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
15.
Here's the 11th play of the drive.
3 down.
They come out in a 5-wide set. They'll bring him down around the 10-yard line.
Number 40 makes the tackle at the 10-yard line. Third down.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 10-yard line. Quick throw, caught, touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
They got great concentration from everyone to connect on that flag pattern. And he converts the extra point. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
The Volunteers arrive at today's game ranked number 18 in the country. These two teams hate every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Tennessee leads it 13-9.
All right, thanks, Reese. Back to the live action here. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime.
3 down.
he is drilled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Brought down at the 34.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
Mike 6. Mike 6. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
And he's stopped behind the line.
I like the combination of speed and strength that this cornerback plays with. He's a real valuable part of the defense.
Chapman is waiting for the snap. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. The Tigers over the years have had great quarterbacks. They've got another one. He's proving to be that here in the first half, and he's the true leader of this group right now.
Leadership. You hit the nail right on the head. This team is moving the football, but it has everything to do with this young man and what he's been able to do for them. Because it's, again, he's making great throws. He's making good checks at the line of scrimmage. But the thing that's standing out to me is his leadership and the way this team responds to that leadership. And that's why this team right now has played as well as they have.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. That's a great tackle at the 46. So the running back comes away with a short gain on the play, and he also gets a first down.
Smart run. Maybe it won't look great on the stat sheet, but getting the first is what matters.
Makes the catch, and look out. He's at the 30, and he's tackled at the 25.
First down.
Get up! Blue 80! Easy, 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 easy.
Pressured and brought down.
Wow, that is a big hit on the quarterback. That's one of those, as an offensive lineman, when the film study starts to come around, you're going to kind of sink in your chair and just hope they don't call you out, because you're going to get embarrassed on Monday on that one.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings up 3rd and 14.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. You got
There's a strike complete. Big play there, and now they're looking at 1st and goal.
19 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
He's going to try and scramble, and they get the sack. LSU's called their final timeout. That's the 2nd time that he sacked their quarterback today. This is the 8th play of this drive. Kicks away, and they tack on 3 points. I have a feeling this ball is going nowhere near the return man with this kickoff, most likely to end the half. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. We've played a half. LSU leads it 17-0.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. Maybe the most important statistic from the first half, no turnovers for either team. So far, a good job of ball security, but now you wonder if the quarterbacks can avoid putting the ball in jeopardy. They're going to want to make a big play, and that might sort of set off a feeding frenzy on the defensive side.
Yeah, and it's in defenses, that's the #1 priority. I mean, you can give up a lot of yards. They can chew up yards up and down the field, but if you can force turnovers, then you're keeping them off the scoreboard, and that's your #1 goal. So defenses, they have to be a little bit upset right now, and they got to try to find ways to hit harder. How about when you're tackling? Use the strip stick. You know, be able to strip the ball out, get the ball out, try to get some interceptions, try to make some user picks. You know, do whatever you can to try to get the football back from that offense and set your offense up in good field position.
Looking forward to seeing this second half. I think there's certainly a want for victory.
A want and a need for victory. Some teams need this victory, Reese Davis.
Want, need, got to go get it either way. Brad and Kirk are there to deliver.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin. Taken from the 3-yard line. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
You know, they practiced all week this week, and they told us yesterday, Brad, that they felt pretty good about what they put in, the plan that they had. And I think now that you see them playing today, it's no wonder they felt so good.
It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold? Makes it out to about the 36.
Call the game of 11 yards. First down.
From their own 36-yard line. First down. He's taken down at the 45.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. That brings up second and 1.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Roger, Roger. 80's getting the ball here. 80's getting the ball. Here we go.
Gains his way to the 40-yard line.
Call it a gain of 15 yards. That makes it first and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, Mike. Hey, no. Mike 40.
Cobb on the handoff. Tackle made at the 43-yard line.
Well, this is the kind of play you want to see if you're a defensive player, because not only is it a negative play, but this can really impact and affect the emotion of the game. Just looking down and looking at the energy on the field and even on the sidelines, you can see that the defense is fired up after that play.
From the 43-yard line, it's second down. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. He's tackled at the 36.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up third and 6.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 30.
Hey, go Mike 40, Mike 40. Quad.
The offense going to try to open this field up, coming out in a 5-wide set, and the defense counters with their dime look. And down he goes at the 25-yard line.
James with the tackle at the 25-yard line. First down.
Here we go. Mike 40, Mike 40.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That brings up second and 5.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. 40's the mic. Squeeze.
Again with a carry. And he's taken down at the 11-yard line.
Gain of 9 on the play. First down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 11. Quick shot to the tailback and through his hands.
Number 4, the intended receiver on the play.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. He goes out of bounds at the 7.
Gain of 4 on the play. Third down.
And they'll look to convert here on another third down. They give to the tailback. Touchdown, LSU! And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
The Razorbacks came into the day ranked 12th. All those who said they weren't that good now have plenty of ammunition. And for Oklahoma, they've now won 3 in a row. The Sooners cruise by 17.
And we thank you, Reese Davis. Back to the action here. LSU gets set to kick this one away. He's to the 20. Makes it to the 22-yard line. The Tigers continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Quick shot to the tight end, and he can't pull it in. From their own 22-yard line, it's second down. Gets it out in a hurry. He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
Thanks for the coverage. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Zips it to the back. And they make the stop at the 33-yard line. From their own 33-yard line. First down. Nice catch, first down. He's knocked out.
Well, that's a big gain there for the offense, and all that's doing is giving this quarterback more and more confidence.
And there's nowhere to run.
He was never able to get ahead of steam on that carry.
That brings up 2nd and 13.
It's second down now, 13 to go. Ball on their own 48. Now he's scrambling. Decides to slide. 4 yards there on the scramble.